Hi and welcome back to another RGM unboxing video. Today's video is of the Commodore 128, a computer I never thought I would ever own. I've been back in this hobby now for a couple of years. I started back off with my Amiga 2000 just there, and then I bought a couple of 500s amongst other things. I had this in my wanted list now for quite a while, but seeing how much they go for, I kind of was a little bit off-put by it, to be quite honest. Because usually they sell between sort of like £200 or £400 here in the UK. As with any hobby, there's some things you just can't get hold of easily, and this is one of those items. So I saw this on eBay. It came up untested, no power supply, no cables, no box, no manuals, nothing. The guy had it on for 99p starting bid. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to ask him outright, do you have a buy it now in mind price? And I asked him and he said, yes, I am open to offers. That's all he said. I cheekily said, because obviously I didn't know if it was working or not, I cheekily said 50 quid, how about £50? And he said 70, and I said, you know what, I'll take it, I'll have it for that. I thought even if it doesn't work, it's still a nice one to have in the collection. Just like the Plus 4 that I bought before that didn't work, but again, it's still nice to have in the collection. So it's arrived. I'm a bit nervous about opening it because it's like he didn't show any pictures of the back of it, and I'm just hoping that the motherboard's inside of it because it didn't dawn on me until afterwards. But I'm sure that he would have mentioned that. Fingers crossed. So I don't have a power supply for this yet, so I won't be able to test it today. It's really just a quick unboxing. It landed last night, and I just want to make sure it's okay so that I can get back to the seller just in case it isn't what was advertised. As in no motherboard inside. I'm sure it will be okay. So I guess with all that in mind then, it's time to get it open. So let's get started. So I've never actually seen one of these in the flesh before, so this will be a first for me. Looking at the picture, it looks quite like an Amiga 500. So this came out just before the Amiga 500, 1985 I think this came out. Well, it looks like it's well packed at least. It's a good start. Well, I can see the motherboard's in there anyway, so that's that worry out of the way. It's that nice big fat bubble wrap. Oh, wow. And here it is, the Commodore 128. So I've never ever seen one of these before. RGBI, that's good, RGB output on the back there. So we've got RGB output there, RF, lower high frequency, so you can adjust that for your RF modulator, so that's built in. Video out, serial, cassette, expansion port, user port, not sure what that's for. You can see quite a bit of dust on the user port, so that's probably never been used. But the cassette ports, you can see that's been used. And on this end, you've got control port 1 and 2, reset, on-off switch, and power. As I say, I don't have a power supply yet for it, so unfortunately I won't be able to test it just yet, which is a shame. I'm going to look at the back. Unfortunately the label's missing. You can see one screw missing there, but the others are all there. It's a little bit grubby in places. But apart from that, it's in pretty good condition. Some of the keys have yellowed. Funnily, actually, looking at it, a lot of them have yellowed there, but these are slightly different colour. They're lighter, which is odd. So yeah, there we have it then. I have one. Next thing to do will be to get a power supply for it. I've had a quick look on eBay, and it looks like it's going to have to come from Poland. The Amiga scene's quite big over there. Lots of people making power supplies and various other components for the Commodore series of computers. So I'll get one of those ordered. Funny enough, the socket is exactly the same as an Amiga series power supply, but if I remember rightly, the voltages are different from what I've read online. So I won't be plugging that straight in because I don't want to damage it. So I think from what I've read as well online, a lot of people did accidentally put in their Amiga power supply into the Commodore one, and vice versa. I should imagine quite a few damages were done over the years with stuff like that happening. So there you have it then. I'll do a follow-up video, and once the power supply comes, and we'll test it and see if it works. Hello and welcome back. It's been nearly 2 weeks now since I opened this. I ordered a power supply. It's come from Poland. Came a lot quicker than I thought actually. I thought I wouldn't be seeing this until probably the new year. But it turned up actually about 2 days ago. So that's pretty fast. So let's get it open, shall we, and see what it's like. It's certainly well packed. Let's hope they send the right one, because otherwise it's going to be a real short video. PSU128, output 5 volts DC 3 amps, output 2 9 volts AC 1.1 amp. Certainly well made. Right, I'll just, even though I know it's new, I'm still going to check the voltage output just to be on the safe side. Always err on the side of caution, I will say. Let's plug it in quickly. Okay, now for the moment of truth. I've plugged it all in. Let's switch it on at the back. Fingers crossed. Let's see if it works. One button there. Got a bit of a garbled screen there. Could be a tuning issue. Power lights on. Hello, welcome back. After a bit of messing around tuning the TV in, I did get it to tune in. And then the screen went blank when I turned it off and back on again. Now I've got this. It seems to be intermittent. I turn it on and off. As you can see, now there's nothing again. So I don't know what the problem could be. I wonder if the power switch is a little bit iffy. So I did have it actually powered up. I was like, wow, it works, you know, I was amazed. So the Commodore screen came up. I thought the colours were a bit off, but I did a quick Google search and that is the actual colour for it, the green surround. But no, it seems to be a little bit intermittent. I don't know what the problem could be. I think the thing to do is pop the back off and have a look inside and have a look for any dry joints around that power switch. because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Well, it's worked once. I noticed when I first tuned it in, actually, there was blocks on the screen, like it was a memory error when it came on, but then it came through to the boot screen. Strangely enough as well, the power supply, when I measured the outputs, I couldn't get anything. So I don't know if it's one of those power supplies that needs to have a load on it before it can output anything. So I don't know about that. But I'll do a bit more research and I'll get back to you on that. And I'll have a look inside as well, and we'll see what we can see inside. Yeah. Shame really, it's like I say, it was working initially and then it suddenly just went off. Hello, well I'm back, and as you can see it's doing something now, loading a game. Well, it's trying to load a game, should I say. It's got a bunch of games off of eBay. Chucky Egg, Football of the Year, which is what I'm trying to load now. Star Command. What's that one? Cavalon for the Commodore 64. And Strike Force. Well, that's an old case. The Aero, that's a big game. It's got a lot of tape on it. Yeah, I plugged the tape deck in, messed about with the on-off button, resetting it and that, and then I got my screen back. I don't think it's loading the game though, is it? Break, whatever that means. I don't know what happened there. Press the reset button. There we go, it's back on. I'm almost frightened to turn it off. But I'm still going to open it up and have a look inside just to investigate it, because I think there might be a dry joint on the power switch. But I measured the output again as well of that power supply. I briefly got 9 volts AC on one side, but couldn't see the DC side, and I can't even get it back on the 9 volts AC side on the multimeter. So I don't know what's going on there. I might email the seller actually and ask him about that, just in case. But obviously these games, I've only literally just had them. I haven't tested them on another machine yet. That tape deck I know is okay, because it goes on my VIC-20. Obviously these games are getting a bit old now. They're almost 40 years old, aren't they? So. Well, I guess that just about wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. A little bit testing at times. I'm certainly very happy to have this computer in my collection. It needs a good clean up. I'll investigate the insides of it and see if I find anything. Yeah, I guess that's about it really. If you did like it, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be seeing you.